Well, I couldn't sleep. So I decided to just try to fix my sleeping schedule the best way I could. I did take a nap before starting streaming, so we're gonna see what happens. For now, well, I'm just gonna start rambling. Welcome to the beach. This world is called. What is this world called, anyways? Not entirely sure. Need to make sure everything's working correctly. Otherwise, it's gonna be weird. I did discover that sometimes it would start fucking up the stream and it would go really, really slow. Hopefully that got fixed. I had to change some settings because, well, I was testing out recording in Alpha Channel, which is basically a version of the green screen but in crack cocaine. So that was an interesting experience. My computer is not strong enough to actually get the thing going, but it's a very useful tool if you're recording in VR chat. So highly recommended. Uh, I think I use JPEG 2000, which is basically the format, not the format. I forgot what the name of it is, but it's basically the thing that it uses to compress the images. JPEG 2000 is rather new and is far more efficient than PNG, but not that many people actually use JPEG 2000 because, well, nobody knows that JPEG 2000 is a thing. So, yeah. Uh, Other than that, yeah, this is. I think that's what's been causing issues with the stream thing. Because quite frankly, it shouldn't really be giving me these many issues. I mean, before it didn't stutter as much as it's doing it now. I mean, it did have some stutters, but it wasn't as heavy or as you know prominent as it's doing it now. But hopefully, it's at least an enjoyable viewing experience. Hopefully, if not, then I have to figure something out. I think I might know why it's doing that because I think I did change the resolution to where it would actually stream to. Hi, Miles. I changed it to where it streamed to native resolution, which is 1080 rather than 720. Uh, so that may be causing some issues, and I think I forgot to change that setting back. But yeah, uh, good morning or good night. It's 6:21 of the AM at the current moment. So yeah, don't have anything planned other than just probably stream for 3 hours or something. Because quite frankly, I need to get my sleeping schedule back on track. So what better way than just do something that would force me to stay awake for three something hours and probably just I don't know, take a nap. Hopefully, I get to stream again today at night. Again, hopefully. If not, then I'll figure something out. I want to make the morning streams a little bit more of a common thing because I feel not that many people really streams at these hours. And I enjoy the mellow vibes, and there is not a lot happening. And well, I do enjoy the morning. I always been a morning person since 6 a.m. I was one of those weird I was one of those weird kids that just woke up at 6 in the morning and well started my day at 6 in the morning because well it just felt nice. It felt nice that nobody else was awake and now that I'm older, I kind of want to go back to sleep, but at the same time, it's like I guess it's functioning in a reverse way for me. It's not so much that, oh, hi, Rory. Ooh, everything is chugging a little bit. I usually this I discovered I can have a fan blowing into the computer, so it doesn't really uh, heat up things too much, and well, it allows me to actually run VRChat in a more reasonable way. But 6 in the morning, and the fan is placed in a way where it would wake the neighbors up, and I don't want to have issues with the neighbors. So we're gonna be struggling with a bit of a chug. So that's it. But 6 a.m. is nice. I enjoy the 6 a.m. and hey, I chose to be in a beach. What I feel, what I hope, is the crack of dawn. So it's thematical. Again, I don't have anything planned for any of this. I don't even know where we should go, if we should even go anywhere. Should probably just rant and say nothing. How's everyone's day going? So you, Rory, and Miles playing battle golf, something something. Is it how that went? I hope that went perfectly smoothly. That's one of those games that golf battle royale. I mean, would that be? Never actually paid attention. Quest controllers. They always like to do that. I don't know why, and if there is a fix, because I seem to be the only one that has this fucking issue. I haven't really seen anybody else that just has this weird problem that just the controllers start going all over the place. But yeah, like for example, right now I'm scratching the back of my head, but this thing is just making me go, meow. Soft vibes, soft vibes. So yeah, is it wrong to say nothing sometimes? I think it is. But at the same time, what else can you say? Sometimes the best thing you can really do is to do nothing. And most of the time, doing nothing saves you of a lot of hardship and headache. Well, at the same time, if you did nothing, then you get none of the spoils, or you do anything. You did anything. It's just kind of worth it. So if you're willing to take that, then I guess I don't know. I should probably stop talking about deep, meaningful stuff like this because, well, it's not nice for the mind. It really is not nice for the mind. Not that I shy away from such topics, but at the same time, all the fucking time talking about that shit, let's just be more positive. It's like everything, everything sucks. So much for positivity, ain't it? But at the same time, well, we have nice people around us. I guess that's the important part. Personally, I'm just happy to be able to do this. I don't even know where my brain is going with this. This is fucking silly. This is silly. Surprisingly, that what has gotten me in trouble twice. I had the first time I used the word silly on someone, they actually got angry at me. This was when I was learning English, and I they asked me, "Hey, when are you gonna do uh, your thing?" And if something, 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 and I told them, "Don't be silly." They got really defensive and angry about it. They told me, "Don't call me silly." I'm sorry, I thought it wasn't an insult. I literally heard that phrase in a children's cartoon, so I assume it was fine. she got a little bit embarrassed. Well, she didn't apologize, but she didn't really push the whole thing to telling me, "Don't call people silly. It's hi Spooty, morning Spooty." So yeah, I've never I never understood the word silly as something that offensive. It was just like you are not dumb, but you're being kind of funny. It's like childish in some way. Again, Hand, Mr. Hand, thank you, Hand. So to me, it's like hmm, I don't know. Learning another language is an interesting facet of your life because you, at least I, grew up with a lot of English oriented media because in the early 2000s you didn't really have that many translations. It was fairly a big deal when something actually got translated because it was like, oh, they're paying attention to you. But most of the media that we got didn't really get translated. Even to this day, some of those old media hasn't really gotten translated. The prime example I can think of is uh, Halo. Uh, I grew up with the original Halo and the original Fallout 3 and New Vegas. None of those games are translated to Spanish. There is translations, but they didn't make it here to Mexico. And as far as I understand it, they got translated years after, and you kind of have to go find it. But at least here in Mexico, at least the Xbox version of it, no nights are here. You gonna have a good night, a good day, a good night. You were looking at my art again. What kind of art? Which one? Is my microphone working? Yeah, I think my microphone is working. Up, 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 up. This. What art were you looking at, Rory? Which one specifically? Is it the ones in my Affinity? Or is it the ones on just the Discord? Because I don't have a specific place where I put my art, so it really depends where you're looking. If you're looking on something more public, then you're gonna find the surprise that, well, I may or may not have something that is in something you are allowed to show on Twitch. But yeah, I should probably have a pinging sound somewhere in this thing so I can actually hear when people send messages. I thought I had it on. Hmm. Whatever the case. Yeah, learning English. It's a pretty good thing. Hello. But yeah, I hope everybody that is going to sleep goes to sleep and has a beautiful night. And everybody that is waking up, hello, I'm gonna be here for the next 3 hours. So yeah, Super Golf was good. Hell yeah, yeah. Everybody loves the Super Golf. This the game I've been meaning to actually buy to get myself, but I don't really have the funds to just fork on that. I would be interested in playing it at some point because it actually looks like a lot of fun. And honestly, I do have the knack for liking games where there is PvP. I want to say because, well, I don't know. It's fun to it's fun to play those types of games sometimes. It's like I tend to go for more co-op types of games. You need headpads. Well, there is no one to give me headpads, Arfir. You would more than happy let you in to give me headpads. Why don't you give me headpads, Arfir? Arfir, I know you're going to bed, but give me headpads, Arfir. This is another Android compatible world, Arfir. I need to find an asset for VR chat that would let me have headpads. Just because, well, it would be nice, and a lot of people really like the headpads. I'm not really used to the whole headpads thing unless that people is right next in front of me because, well, to me it's just like, yeah, you're here and I'm perceiving the thing because if it's like people on the chat, it's like, hmm, I don't know. Do I? I don't know. It's I talk about a bunch of weird things. I don't really have anything fun installed, so do bear with me. I hope it's not something too too out there. Because it also is the fact that I cannot be really loud at this moment. And usually, if I'm loud, it's because I'm having fun. I'm doing all those things. But yeah, this is just me and my thoughts. I received a message, I think, somewhere. Let's check the good old phone. Whoop. Hopefully, it's not the neighbors telling me to shut up. Nope, it wasn't anything important. Sucks to be them. Their HR has let us meet so many people. Time zones suck though. Some people have thin skin. They do. They do. That's something fascinating that I've come to discover. Not that many people can actually take a joke. Thankfully, I happen to stumble upon people that are just like able to. Granted, I'm not going around just being an asshole to people, but if push comes to shove, regardless of what, being a positive or negative thing, it's just like I'm just gonna do my own thing. But yeah, and time zones do suck. But at the same time, well, I think it's a little bit funny. I think it's a little bit funny. It adds a little bit of spice to life because, well, more things to worry about, I guess. If you are that type of person that wants to worry about many things, well, I guess that's one thing. If you want to have friends across the world, then you have to think about their time zones. I got really lucky that I managed to meet people from basically everywhere. It's like ever since I started my journey as a furry, I've met people from all over Latin America. I met people locally. I met people from other states. I met people from down south, from El Salvador, Venezuela, several Venezuelans, Colombians, Argentinians, Chileans, you name it. It's like I still keep in contact with some of them. They are their own brand of unique. I will say that because, well, as blowing my mind, yeah, yeah. when I started being in the fandom, this was 2012, 2011. I was a teenager, but we would use Facebook for many of those things. I probably shouldn't be telling because, well, it would be easier to find me. But when you drew, I drew you a bit. I need to finish that drawing. Sorry, I haven't. I Same reason why I don't stream often. It's just I'm full of ADHD. But I do need to finish that drawing for you because, well, you got really happy over it, and it makes me glad to see my friends happy over the things that I make them. That's why I make many things. Uh, I think I drew you two of them. I did tell you. I did actually tell you that I was gonna draw you because you beat the nine